Hey, how you doing? Good morning. So, it took me a while to kind of figure out how I felt about this, but I'd seen people talking about boycotting Victoria's Secret because they're not inclusive. Plus size women, trans women, different body types, etc. And it just rubbed me the wrong way. I was like, and I couldn't quite put it into words, until now. Exactly what my issue was with the boycott. So and I think it's the same issue I have with pretty much any boycott. Um, Most times these boycotts are of larger, national or even international businesses that aren't doing what you want them to do. All right. At the same time you're boycotting these folks, there are other businesses, smaller businesses, that are doing exactly what you want. And instead of giving them your money, you put a lot of attention on keeping money from Victoria's Secret until they do what you want, or these larger companies, until they do what you want. And then you will continue to give them your money, while these smaller businesses struggle because you won't reward them, yet they do exactly what you want. So, specifically, with lingerie, you got companies like Zozana Co, Lashes and Lace, even Nina Sheree. They do swimwear, what she does swimwear, but I think she does plan to foray into lingerie. They create clothing with plus size women in mind. It's not an afterthought. It's not, oh, we got to do this too, or these folks going to be mad. Like, they think about it, they understand it's what they are doing. So it's not an afterthought. Why wouldn't you give your money to somebody like this, who is actually making something specifically for you, not making something for a different body type and saying, oh, let's just design one of those for a bigger woman as well. Like, So my thing with don't boycott Victoria's Secret. Go to these other companies, and I'll put links to it in the comments. Go to these other companies and buy clothes from them, because they're making clothes for you. And I'm specifically talking about Victoria's Secret, but that plays for everybody, and anybody. If you find that a company is not making you happy in some way, shape, or form, they're not providing everything that you feel that you should have, or they're doing other things outside of their clothing that you don't like, find a smaller business, maybe even something local, that's doing what you want, and reward them, and never go back. Like don't even do the whole, I'm threatening you and I'm not going to give you my money until you do what I want. And then once you do, because think about this, like, if there is someone who is not doing what you want and you twist their arm and they do you trust that? Do you think that they're really thinking about you, or are they just thinking about your money when they do what you want? Whereas you got somebody who's always been doing what you wanted, wouldn't it be more logical to rock them? I don't know. I think so. That's what I prefer. I believe in addressing people, as opposed to marching and things like that. We're getting further off, but I believe in addressing people with your wallet, but I don't believe in threatening them to change. I believe in just walking away and being done. I guess that I could see, the benefit of being able to walk into a store and get something that day, come out. But just the way the internet is, okay, walking into a store is cool. I don't know. I don't like leaving the house. I think ordering something from my phone or from my laptop is pretty awesome. That's just me, so I think that's just as convenient, especially when you know your size. And like women, like you can go somewhere you get fitted so you know your exact size, and then you can contact a company like Goddess or Panache, and you can, well, not contact, go online and you can order your stuff, and you're good to go because you know what you wear, and you can get it oftentimes in a day or so. I mean, most of us are busy, we're working. It's not like you're going to the mall all the time whenever you want. Sometimes you got to wait till the weekend, or wait till the day when you're not busy, So if that's the case, you could order it online and do fine, I mean, that even plays, in what I do, in photography. Why work with a photographer who is willing to shoot you, is willing to photograph you, even though you're a curvy woman, and he's trying to figure it out and trying to work around it. It's not what he normally does, but, I'll do it because you're paying me. Nah, instead you could work with somebody like me who is happy and looking for curvy women who want to get in front of his camera. You work with me, then you're going to get that energy of someone who wants to be there, So just think about that in terms of Victoria's Secret. If they don't want to be there, they don't have to be. Find another company that wants to be there for you. And, I think that's a better way to go. Well, look, thank you. Y'all have a good day. Like this, share this. Also, you can see my work, if you haven't, at www.asharpphoto.biz. That's 2 P's in the middle. So, yeah, like this, share it with people, and tell me what you think. All right, have a good day.